There is a little girl inside each and every one of us who wants to be seen and heard, but stopped by painful memories that leap out from the past, holding her hostage, chained to emotional pains, trapped in a silent cell built for one. A broken little girl, grown taller but still bent over, who wants to be free but too scared to break free. Hi, beautiful and adorable people. Welcome back to the Intravillages Tribe. If you are joining us for the very first time, I especially welcome you to my channel. My name is Ruth Bella Ikidi, and if you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Please hit the subscribe button and join the community of women who are shattering glass ceilings. Hit the like button and please share this channel so we can be a blessing to others as well. Today, I'm going to be looking at the topic healing the wound within. Healing the wound that lies deep within. The wounds that cannot be seen with the physical eyes. Childhood is a very delicate period in our lives, and childhood makes up the pillars upon which we build our personalities as adults. But we often undermine the relevance of our childhood experiences and the impact it has on us as adults. Childhood traumas occur more often than we think, and this happens when we are exposed to distressing and emotional, painful events such as sudden loss of a loved one to either accidents, murder, suicide. It could also be due to serious injury, maltreatment, neglect, abandonment, natural disaster, physical violence, domestic violence, or sexual violence. Chronic absence of affection, abrupt change of environment, an abrupt movement from the familiar environment to an unfamiliar environment. The sudden loss of a loved one can leave a very deep wound in a child, especially if the person was a parent or a caregiver. Questions such as, why did the person have to leave me, may crop up. Such traumatic experiences can leave a lasting wound in our hearts. The wounds may not be fresh, but the scars remain. The fear of abandonment may come up from either or both of our parents not being physically available. We are plagued by what we encounter in those instrumental years, and this define the way we view the world around us, for better or for worse. We all carry inner wounds and have the scars etched in our hearts. These scars, though healed over, but now a part of us. There is a little girl inside each and every one of us who wants to be seen and heard, but stopped by painful memories that leap out from the past, holding her hostage, chained to emotional pains, trapped in a silent cell built for one. A broken little girl, grown taller but still bent over, who wants to be free but too scared to break free. The mind of a child is like a plain book. We must be careful what we write on that plain book because it becomes difficult, if not totally impossible, to erase when that child becomes an adult. The trauma we endure play out in our lives subconsciously on a daily basis. As long as we are breathing, we will definitely encounter challenges which can either make or mar us. Not everyone gets to receive a fair life's path. Bad things happen to good people. But we have a choice to decide each day how we respond to these difficult challenges and experiences. The images, scars, and victories that we live with have shaped us into the people that we have become. Some experiences may have wounded you so much, leaving you twisted and misfigured, but you are a seven stars general. Every scarred general knows that they may lose some battles, but ultimately they'll win the war. The scars may not be superficial or outward, but scars that lie deep inside your heart. Scars that weigh heavy on the soul. A wound so deep that you are unable to recover from, and the struggle has become your identity. Your scars are a reminder of the times when life tried to break you, but you survived. You are a survivor. You can still visit the scar and wish it wasn't there, but it is. But you've got the power to overcome any and everything through perseverance and strength. The impact of the scar may be so significant that you desire a quick and easy solution to feel better. So you take to alcohol and other substance abuse to cope. But alcohol, drugs, and other negative coping skills can only give a short term relief to a long term problem. Things that are covered don't heal well. You cannot inhale new air until you exhale the old. Healing the wound within is a complex and personal journey that requires care, it requires your time, it requires attention and thoughtfulness. No matter what life events you may have experienced, it is possible to heal. Release the heart, let it out. Let go of resentment. Holding on to feelings of anger and resentment can prolong healing. Learn to forgive yourself and others. To forgive means to break the link between you and the past. Be kind to yourself. Accept support from friends, family, your spouse, mental health professionals, religious professionals, support group. You can join a support group of people who share similar experiences as you do. So you can, learn from one another, try to help one another heal. There is a purpose to every pain you experience. Healing takes courage, and we all have the courage to dig a little to find it. God is your safe haven. In Him, you will find freedom and peace, and with Him, you have all that you need to recover. God has you in His capable hands. He's with you every step of the way. He knows you, and He will never give you more than you can handle. When we call on God, He hears us. He hears our cries. He understands our grief. He hears the groaning of the muted voice, and He will help transform those ugly moments into beautiful miracles. He's a miracle worker. Turn to God, trust Him, and let Him have His way in your life. He will heal you completely from every pain, from the wounds that lie deep within, wounds that you put on a fake smile to cover, wounds that when you are with people, you appear like you're happy, but they ache you deep within your soul. God wants to set you free from the distraction that prevents you from living the peaceful, productive, and fulfilling life that you deserve. For every challenge we encounter, God has a solution. He wants to pull you out of every mess if only you let Him. He can turn that messy situation to miracles. If your heart is aching and your soul is suffering, trust God. He loves you. He will never ever abandon you. He will never leave nor forsake you. We must stop depending on arms of flesh, human arms to do only that which God can do for us. Only God knows the soft spot where it hurts. God has the healing balm, not only to soothe the pain, but to completely heal you of every wound and clear off the scars that remain. When devastating circumstances cut you deeply, have confidence in God's ability to do the impossible and to surprise you with His joy, comfort you with His peace, and fulfill you with His purpose. God can bring beauty and joy out of the most hurtful and depressing circumstances. He can give you beauty for ashes, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. Stop running away from God. Run to Him and let Him fix you.